I'm sorry, I must say this is the most socially aware song I've heard of Elvis to this point. Wow.
Right way, which way, that way. Ooh, watch how we move in a shed way, yo. Dripping like Fiji.
What is happening, good people? What is happening, Elvis fans? What is happening, music lovers? Back with another Elvis reaction video. I'm having fun. I'm loving Elvis right now. I am loving Elvis way beyond a normal person should at this moment, okay? Chill. But yeah, guys, today we're going to be reacting to Elvis in the Ghetto, the live performance. It was requested, and that's what we're doing. Okay? We are about to listen to some more Elvis, okay?
As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries. But if there's one thing that she don't need, it's another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? The child needs a helping hand. You're gonna be an angry young man someday. And take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well,
I'm sorry, I must say this is the most socially aware song I've heard of Elvis to this point. Wow. And at the time that he sang it in the 1960s, 70s, you know what I'm saying, where the gap between the wealthy and probably the poor, or classism, racism, and everything was at its peak, for him to use his celebritism to speak about this is just profound, man. Wow.
the world turns, and a hungry little boy with the runny nose plays in the street as a cold wind blows in the ghetto. And his hunger burns, so he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he steals a car, he tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As a crowd gathers round an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as the young man dies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cries.
Beautifully narrated story of a child who is born in circumstances that are not to their benefit, his or her benefit, and therefore they succumb and become a consequence of their environment and neglect by possibly higher powers at the time, officials of the time. And he beautifully narrated the child from birth all the way to teenagehood, the anger that this child later derives in his teenagehood, and then trying to take things in the anger, then manifests into him or her trying to take actions into their own hands to try and provide for themselves, and the only way they can do that, because they are not given sufficient resources, the only way they can do that is through crime. And therefore the statistic continues and continues and continues until a helping hand comes in. And that's what I believe what Elvis was trying to purvey or narrate in the song. That's the message that Elvis wanted us to get from the song. And therefore I genuinely appreciate him because at the time Elvis was as big as big. He was the biggest star of his time. So for him to use his platform to talk about something that is so profound and yet so probably not something that a lot of people at the time would not want to hear about, that is very, very, that just magnifies his greatness. And you have to sit back and appreciate him for doing that. So yeah, that was Elvis Presley in the Ghetto, man. Very, very profound song with a very deep meaning. Yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you made it this far throughout the reaction video, be sure to leave a like, man. Be sure to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. What are you doing? Join the community, join the family, man. And until the next reaction video from your boy Akram, so peace.